And welcome back to the working week. This is Car Con Carne. I'm James Van Osdell. Car Con Carne is still being done from home for right now. We'll call it Quarantine Con Carne once again. This is episode number 653, which means episode 666 is coming up in the month of Halloween. It's coming up in October. The pressure's on. I need to find an appropriate guest for episode 666. I feel like something that monumental, given the timing, no one less than Rob Zombie will do, but we'll do our best for that. Also, coming up this Friday night, I'm recording this on Monday the 13th, Friday night, Blind Adam and the Federal League at Subterranean. It is the album release show for beloved Car Con Carne guest Blind Adam and the Federal League. If you want passes, you can win a pair of tickets on carconcarne.com. Just go there. It's right there. The first thing you see on the homepage of carconcarne.com. And hopefully we'll see you there for Blind Adam Friday night. One final piece of business before we talk to tonight's guests. I started a second podcast, a companion podcast, the sister podcast to Car Con Carne. It is the Music of Chicago podcast. It's available on Apple and Google and Stitcher, etc. It is like a radio show, just in podcast form. It is a remarkable, wonderful thing that I'm able to include music in a podcast. It's a real thing. It is music made right here in Chicago, local music, nothing but stuff you probably haven't heard before, stuff that I hope will make its way to your playlist and make its way to your concert going agenda in weeks and months to come. Music of Chicago, look for it on your podcast platforms, or you can listen to the episodes on carconcarne.com. I told you, sister podcast, they're like good friends. They work together. All right, that business out of the way, I'd like to introduce tonight's guests, who are all waiting patiently. They're all on screen now. Fantastic. So here's what's going on in the month of September. Well, it's the month of Septemburger, Hamburger Hop. It's a Chicago gourmet event. It's a bunch of different restaurants showing off what they can do with the venerable hamburger. Joining me tonight, Chef Daniel Pineda of Whiskey Business. Yani Sanchez?
Yes, Yani.
God, I'm so paranoid about mispronouncing names that I end up just stumbling. Chef Yani Sanchez, the executive chef at Takito brand restaurants, and Mario, the owner and operator of Takito, and Chef Michael Hernandez, who's the executive chef of Azul over there on North Elston, all joining me tonight. And again, we're talking about this Hamburger Hop event. Let's start there. Who wants to explain what Hamburger Hop is? Who wants to take the burger and run with it?
Well, I'll share what I know about the Hamburger Hop, right? So
awesome.
Gourmet Chicago puts on this amazing contest that features some of the top restaurants in Chicago and invites them to provide their best recipe surrounding a burger. Now, this is our first year competing, and we're really, really excited about doing so. But I got to tell you, there's some great chefs, such as Chef Daniel and Chef Michael here, that we're competing against. And there are two contests involved here. One is called the Citywide, and that is that people get to vote. They go to your restaurant, they enjoy your burger, and they vote for your burger. And then the second one is where you actually have a panel of judges. And I think there are 7 or 8 judges that will then decide their pick of the number one burger. So essentially, whereas it is Gourmet Chicago Hamburger Hop, there are in fact 2 different contests involved here.
Got it. And that final event, it's being held on the rooftop of the Harris Theater. Stephanie Izard's hosting it. Burger tastings, beer and wine. That seemed like a dream event right there.
Gotta be.
That sounds glorious. I feel like you all just met for the first time tonight, right? Everyone in the Hollywood Squares met for the first time.
100%.
That's kind of exciting to me. And I've always believed that the Chicago restaurant community was fairly tight-knit. It was a pretty tight community. So I guess it was only a matter of time before you all met in some way, shape, or form. But is that a fair overview of the community here, Chef Daniel?
I would agree. I feel like I'm fairly new to Chicago. I've only been here for 4 years, and I've gotten to know very quickly that everybody knows everybody, and you only are who you know, basically. So people are tight. It's a tight community. It's a tight industry. Everywhere you go, you know someone, and it's cool to have.
All right. So, Chef Michael, what do you think?
We are probably run into each other at a line at Restaurant Depot for sure.
That's for sure.
For sure. So we'll run into each other eventually. So unfortunately, that's the way we have to meet, but thank God that they're there. Sure.
See, I was going to guess at the Restaurant Depot or at a 4 o'clock bar.
Oh, that's for sure.
The heavy exhale on that one. All right. So what is it? This is the Hamburger Hop Month. What is it about burgers? What makes a burger great? Let's start with our duo, the Takito duo.
Okay. Well, please, you started and continue.
Okay. So the burger is such an American staple, right? But we grew up with burgers. We will die with burgers. Burgers are important to the American life as we know it. So for us to participate and give our version, quite frankly, we're both genuinely excited about this because it's so unique to us. And yet we feel like we can provide a product that's going to be a lot of fun.
All right. So what are you doing for your,
I'm sorry.
What are you doing for your burger?
Well, pretty much the inspiration obviously was the Mexican part and United States part, right? As Americans, you guys have the classic of the classic, which is the burger. And also as Mexicans, we have another classic that is the taco. Thinking in that, I create this amazing chorizo Angus beef patty, infusing it with bone marrow and morita, salsa macha, which is pretty much made with morita pepper, served with sweet bun, and finish it with the bean puree with the hibiscus Jamaica pickle.
So if we have your burger, prepare to sweat, for sure, right?
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
Pretty much, let me tell you something. So 3 components are basically form the burger: patties, lettuce, tomato, pickle, bun, and sometimes depending the something aioli or spread deep, right? Thinking in that in consideration, I said, well, my patty has to be different to the others with chorizo, right? Because we are Mexicans. Second of all, I said, we need to put something on the bread, which is the, pretty much the inspiration was the hummus, but it's chipotle bean, right? Instead of chickpeas. Second of all, doesn't exist any burger with pickle, cucumber. So my pickle and our pickle is hibiscus jicama pickle. So those are pretty much the main components of my burger.
But to answer your question about it being too hot,
yes.
Now the question is, what's the percentage of chorizo to burger? And that's our secret. Yes. So you're going to bite into it and you're going to have a nice little piece of heat, but it's not going to burn you at all.
No.
No, really I said be prepared to sweat.
Pleasant experience.
I mean, I like it when I've got to like dab my forehead or I could feel it in like the base of my skull. I like a little bit of that. I like a little.
We can do that.
Okay,
we
good.
Can do that.
All right. Chef Daniel, who we saw drinking out of a red Solo cup.
Pardon me.
He's having a kegger as we're doing this.
Keeping a secret. I don't want to let you guys know.
All right. So what kind of burger are you doing at your place?
We're doing a double smash patty Angus beef with 2.5 hour rendered bacon jam. We're doing a jicama, arugula, crispy onion, little tight, sweet and spicy chili dressing for the slaw. And we're doing roasted pimento cheese. Ooh. It's the perfect combination of sweet and sour and spicy and minty. And it's one bite that came from, I'm from the Dominican Republic. In the Dominican Republic, we don't have burgers as you have in America. We have a similar version of a burger, but we call it chimis, which is mainly based on the slaw and the beef, not so much of anything else to it, the pickle or anything like that, or the cheese or anything like that, but the slaw. The slaw is what makes your mouth die for, as long as it's a well-ground beef patty, obviously. But all the flavor combination profiles that come together with the jicama, with the fennel, with the arugula, with the crispy onion, the little tight, sweet and spicy chili dressing, with the smokiness from the red pepper cheese spread. It's just well combined, I believe. And everybody that has tried has said some pretty good things about it. Even to think that they wouldn't like it when they actually have it, because the combination of the flavor profiles, you wouldn't think they match together. They actually get amazed by it. And that's something that I feel really proud about. And us a whiskey business as well.
This is turning into like a rap battle, except instead of rapping, you're reading off the ingredients of your burgers. It's like, can you top this? All right, Chef Michael, when I think of Azul, I don't think of burgers when I think of your place.
Right, we are a Latin-inspired seafood restaurant, but my background is I owned a restaurant in Pilsen where we specialized in burgers. We had 17 different burgers on my menu. The restaurant was called 18. It was on 18th and Damon. And, unfortunately, I got priced out of business, and the owners from Azul came and found me. And, we started doing things, about seafood at Azul. But burgers is where I kind of made a name for myself. We won't argue with the duo over there on who makes a better chorizo burger. We'll have to leave that up to the judges. But over at Azul, my number one seller at 18 was a chorizo infused burger, and there's nothing more American as a hamburger. And to add some Latin flair to it was the chorizo. And so I carry that burger over with me to Azul. So it is a burger that we layer with queso fundido with chorizo on it, and we add a sunny side up egg because chorizo and eggs is just a staple in a Mexican household. And then you add the burger to it, and we also add chipotle aioli on top of that. And it's a really good burger, like really good.
I think chorizo and eggs needs to be more than just a Mexican staple. Can we just make it an all North America staple? I mean, honestly.
Man, on a Saturday or Sunday morning, man, my house used to smell. That's when you knew it was time to get up and clean. You would smell the chorizo and eggs, and you would smell the fabuloso in the house, and you knew it was, Sunday morning. It's time to get up and start cleaning the house.
That's true. We have confirmation on that.
Yeah. So
that's how they trick you. They get you out of bed with like those cartoon scent fingers that roll down the hall. They hook you by the nose, like, oh, I can't wait to eat this. Oh, damn it, I'm awake. I got to clean. Like they trick you every week. Gets you every time. So
it was either that or go ahead and take the butt whooping that your your mom gave you for being lazy.
So if I had to guess based on the three descriptions, Chef Michael's burger is probably the one you're most likely going to want a knife and fork for. That seems like the least easy to eat with your hands. With the egg.
My burger's a little messy too, I'll say. You should probably.
We're Chicagoans. We eat our beefs dipped.
Yeah, this is
So roll up your sleeves.
Let's get to this.
Get the stance going over the counter and make sure you don't drip it on your shirt. So definitely no knife and fork needed with us.
The one thing I'm thinking about is I think about all three burgers that you described. And I'm sure all the participating restaurants as well. These burgers probably look badass. Like it's one thing to taste them, but I think the presentation, like I'm visualizing as you're describing these burgers, they probably look intimidating and big and fearsome. But visual presentation is a big part of food preparation, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely. People eat with their eyes before they eat with anything else.
That's it.
Correct.
What's interesting about our situation is about 65% of our customers are females. And when Chef Yani was preparing that burger, she's thinking kind of the opposite of a fork and knife, right? She's like, this burger has got to be approachable to women, but guys have got to like it too. And I thought she did a fabulous job doing exactly that.
So go ahead.
No, that you was right. Presentation is super important. And Chef Michael, he was mentioning something that is totally true. You eat with the eyes. So all chefs know also we are, focusing in flavor. We also, the other part of the whatever dish is presentation. And this burger is not exception, is attractive to the eye.
Presentation is key indeed.
Yeah, agree.
The good news is we're getting this information out, giving people enough time that they can go around the city and really just, you can exercise in October. Let's just take care of our hamburger needs this month. One thing I wanted to ask each of you, I don't like referring too much to the past 18 months. We all know it was awful for everybody, especially our friends in the restaurant industry. So instead of talking about what we just went through, I kind of wanted to give each of you a chance to talk about what you're grateful for as we're moving forward, as we're doing this cool Hamburger Hop month, as people are back in restaurants. What are you as chefs, restaurateurs grateful for? And let's just start at the top with Chef Daniel.
Man, so many things. First and foremost, we made it out, and well, sort of out, and we're still here. Really blessed to be able to be here and have my family and all of you beautiful people still be here and be part of this. But the thing that got me and that made me the happiest and still makes me the happiest every morning when I wake up is to be able to go to work, to be able to connect with the people, to be able to, just in case if they're not having a great day, to be that person that can inspire them and can show them what to be thankful for. Because there's a lot to be thankful for, but to be able to come to work, to be able to work, and have the people you spend the most amount of time out of your day with. Because in this industry, you're never at home. At least me, I'm never at home. I might always have a pillow in my restaurant because and so do my workers. They enjoy working so much. And we have such a solid team right now that they're just all winners that love being with each other and being each other's part in each other's life and being part of each other's life. And I take on that. I feel like my job has only gotten a little more difficult as for everybody else, and a little bit tougher. But the good thing about it is that we have learned a lot, and we have seen things that we never even expected to see, and dealt with things that we never even thought we would deal with. At least me as a young chef, I'm only 28 years old. And to come out on the other side strong with a smile on my face.
I love that. All right, Chef Michael.
What I really enjoy the most is that for the most part, people who work in the back of the house, I think right now they are starting to earn a livable wage. With the shortage of people willing to work in the kitchen and just, people not willing, that don't want to work, these guys are finally getting paid what they deserve. And and the line cooks are the unsung heroes in a restaurant, that and the dishwasher, to be honest with you. But like they're starting to receive a livable wage, a respectable wage, and they're getting paid for the hard work that they put in and day out. It's been a brutal summer. We've had a lot of hot summer days back there, and they always say never see you sweat, but you've never been a chubby guy in the kitchen when it's 100 degrees outside. So, but that's what I enjoy the most, is to see these guys that come in, day out. No weekends off. There's no such thing as a holiday off. And they're finally starting to get, like I said, paid a respectable wage where, they can earn a living for themselves.
All right, Team Takito.
Well, pretty much I'm with the two chefs because they are talking different aspects of that. And I'm with them in terms that the thing that I'm just was missing is connecting with people, because most of the daily basis is, is big with people. And for that situation that we have, just being in our home with only 4 walls, it's disconnecting, right? And this is the one thing that we have to consider as a human, how important we are, right? And how important is having relations with people. Speaking about my place and the kitchen is connecting with people that is working behind there. Like Chef Michael was, mentioning to us that they work in a hard environment because temperatures, refrigerator, everything, and they are there for us. And second of all, that which is very important for me as well, is connecting with our customers. Because I'm gonna share with you, with the audience, a very nice word that probably Mario can help me with this. I learned this amazing word that when I was studying, one of my professors says to me, and not even to me, to the group, guys, do you know the meaning of restaurant? And I say, no. What is the meaning of the restaurant? And the meaning of the restaurant in Latin is, come to me as a restaurant, right? That I'm gonna restore your soul. So I love restore souls in my restaurants.
Is that right? I feel I've never heard that. I guess That's really what it means.
It means
Yes.
to restore. It does.
It means to
absolutely.
restore.
It makes perfect sense.
Restaurant. Yes.
It's one of those things I've never thought of, and now that you say it out loud, of course that's what it means. Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
It's interesting. If there were 1,000 restaurateurs in the room, 99% wouldn't know the definition either,
Right.
which is
Right.
fascinating.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's something. That's absolutely right.
Yes.
And I get that. I worked in radio for a long time, and if you ask anyone who works in radio, what's the difference between an FM band and an AM band? 1% of people who work in the business would know the answer to that. Same thing. I don't know the answer.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chef Michael, were you saying something?
I was gonna reiterate. I mean, to what's the word I want to use? I'm sorry, but what she's saying is correct. Like a bad meal could ruin your whole day. You go to a restaurant and you get either bad service or a bad meal. Like it will legit ruin your day. It will ruin your day. So like people do come to us for us to restore, and people go to a restaurant to get away from their daily chores or whatever it may be, and and we have to provide them with a quality meal because let's face it, to go out to eat nowadays, it's pretty expensive to go out to eat now, but people want to enjoy it and leave with a great feeling.
All right.
I think I want to add to both of those. People come off with experience and catering to them. It's what it's all about. I definitely gotta agree with both.
Before I let you all go, and again, the Hamburger Hop event is happening right now. Eat lots of burgers. Vote for your favorites. Really, it's an honor just to be eating one of your burgers. I don't know how that works, but before you all go, please, go around the room, the virtual room, such as it is, give addresses and Facebook pages or whatever where people can follow and learn more. Get the address. Go dine with you. Whoever wants to start.
You can come to Azul Mariscos. The address is 1177 North Elston. We are in the Goose Island neighborhood. You can check us out on Facebook or Instagram at Azul Mariscos. Come check us out.
Awesome.
And we already know who got the best burger here.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me that.
Trash talk.
Well, over here at Whiskey Business, we are 1367 North Milwaukee. Come check us out. My name is Chef Daniel Pineda. Come ask for me. I'll come and gladly say hi to you and bring you my burger so you can try it. We're not trying to win, but we already did. Thank you so much. At Whiskey Business on IG. Follow us.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nicely said. Well, I'll tell you, I've been to both of your restaurants, guys, and they're great. And one of the things I wanted to share with you, James, earlier was what's exciting to us is how optimistic we are because we had such a great summer. I just think once this pandemic thing settles down, restaurants going to come back really, really strong. But to answer your question on us, TakitoBrands.com, Takito spelled Takito, brands.com. We've got 3 restaurants, Bar Takito on the West Loop, Takito Kitchen in Wicker Park, and our most recent restaurant, Takito Street in Lincoln Park. And a real pleasure being here with you, all 3 of you.
It was very nice to meet you guys. Thank you so much for the time.
We'll run into each other at Jetro for sure.
There you go. I love this. One of the first things we talked about tonight is the community that is the Chicago restaurant community. I love just the interactions, and I mean, you're all speaking from the same playbook basically with your own experiences though. This is fun for me to just as an observer, forget the interviewer part. As an observer, this is fun for me and I really appreciate it. All right, you guys stay right there. I'm going to stop the Facebook Live. Thank you everybody for watching there. Go support the restaurants, go support Chicago and independent restaurants.